Hello and welcome to a new thing. Hold on a sec. Over, off. I just need that so I can sync the audio properly. Normally I do it before I start, but this game kind of just dives right in, more or less. This is something new. Picked it up the other day, and it's something that I wanted to play, and I wanted to play live, except it didn't record properly because my recording software screwed up, so I'm going to have to start over. Which is actually just fine by me, because it's interesting. Let's watch the opening.
Welcome. Don't let my sultry and mysterious voice startle you. For hundreds, nay thousands, nay tens of thousands of years, people have come to me in search of what they desire most. Few find what they are looking for. Even fewer ever leave. Welcome to the cave. That's me, the cave. Yes, I'm a talking cave. Don't laugh. It makes dating hell. Besides, I have a really interesting story to tell you this evening, so pay attention. It's a story of 7 people and a glimpse into a dark place in each of their hearts. But be careful before you judge. There is a dark place in your heart as well. Someday you will find yourself descending my depths in search of what you desire. And you might not like what you find either. But enough about you. This is about them.
Yes, this is the cave. Latest Telltale game. Double Fine game, not Telltale. I always get those companies confused because they are kind of similar in my head for some reason. Anyway, we have a selection of characters we can play, and we will be playing 3 of them. The question is, which 3? Last time I took the twins, the scientist, and the hillbilly. I wanted to use the twins
want to
still
go outside
because...
and play. What could be more innocent than that?
Yes, innocent. I mean, look at those eyes. They are perfectly normal kids. Alright, you can move, you can jump, you can interact with stuff, and this is something that I screwed up on the first play, which the game doesn't really tell you anywhere. If you hit Q, it activates their ability, whatever it is. I'm not quite sure what theirs is, but I'm sure it's something. But we do need this crowbar. But yes, I will be taking the twins, but we have other options.
The knight.
Got the
He
knight.
is on a quest for a sword of unequaled power and prestige. But will he find it before anyone else gets hurt?
Question? Don't know.
The hillbilly. On this fine night, he searches for his true love. But does desire burn too brightly in his heart?
Yeah. Well, what the hillbilly can do is he can hold his breath and swim really far. And he's got some of the most hilarious run animations I have seen. He's just like, oh god, I'm all wobbly. What does the knight do? I don't know. The knight, whee. I have no idea what that means, or what that is.
Ah, the time traveler. She is here to right a wrong 1,000,000 years in the making. Fortunately for her, yesterday is a new day.
Wait, she can, like, teleport?
The scientist. She is on the cusp of a great discovery for all of humankind, and 100 million lives hang in the balance.
Just a few lives. She can computer stuff. Hack consoles, that kind of thing. Pretty straightforward.
The adventurer. She is hot on the trail of her lost companions and unequaled ancient treasure, but not necessarily in that order.
Of course not. What does the adventurer do? She's got a grappling hook of some sort.
Ah, the
And
monk.
the monk.
He seeks his master so he can become the master. It's a journey filled with peace and enlightenment. And murder. sorry.
I wanted to make the murder joke. What does he do? Whatever that is. I haven't a clue. Alright, anyway, we're taking the twins. The twins I find rather interesting, and I love their little animations because they, like, help each other. It's great! Right, we'll take the twins, and we want to go this way, past the keep out seriously signs. Do the... What is this way? Oh, right. Some of the puzzles are the same regardless of who you take, it seems, and some puzzles seem to be different. That's part of why I want to take some different characters. I want to see how things change. So we'll just shove that over there, and we climb up. Dang it. Onto the safest platform ever.
You break it, you buy it. Just saying. I don't think that bridge has been safety tested with more than 2 people.
Hint. Alright, so who else do we want? The hillbilly, the night time traveler, adventurer, the monk. He looks far too peaceful. I'm sure he's going to murder somebody, so let's take him to go. I am curious as to what his little this thing does. Quite interested. The scientist seems too straightforward, so I don't think I'll be taking the scientist.
Careful.
Although I am curious as to what
If
her
that
story
bridge
is.
breaks, there might be no way back up. And by if, I mean when that bridge breaks. Who am I kidding?
Of course it'll break. I mean, why wouldn't it? I'm thinking maybe the adventurer? Whoops. Or... yes, let's see what the adventurer does. The only one that I really... ooh, she climbs really quick. They seem to have different animations in some ways. Like, the twins climb ladders really slowly. Like, really... oh, boy. That was normal. And now, the gift shop. Want a postcard?
Oh, I hope you're not here to visit the cave, because we
are.
We're closed. A gruesome and horrific accident has occurred, and there's no way we can open. No way. I shudder.
Are you
to
sure?
even describe to you what has transpired. For the nightmares will forever haunt your every thought. Well, if you insist. When I came in, we had no trinkets to sell in the gift shop.
That's horrific. This guy really needs to get his priorities straight.
Oh, the humanity. I'll never be the same. Some things you can't unsee. What am I gonna do now?
You're going to sit there and cry over not having any trinkets to sell to the non-existent tourists.
I can't lose my job. I need the health insurance.
Do you actually get health insurance for working in a cave? Well, it is a sentient cave. Let me in.
The cave is doomed without gifts. How am I gonna make my fiscal quarter projections now, huh? This is the end of the cave. The end, I tell you.
Hey, do you want a postcard? Come
There's
on, I'll
nothing
buy a
to
postcard.
experience here except bitter disappointment. Why would anyone visit a dark, damp hole in the ground without getting to buy an I caved and bought this shirt t-shirt?
I hate those t-shirts,
Hey, if
actually.
you're gonna stick around, could you at least, pretend to be an indecisive customer paralyzed by choice?
Well, you suck.
You know, There is a way I could reopen, allowing you fine adventurers to partake in the unique experience that only
Really?
the cave has to offer.
Why am I not
just need 3
surprised?
small trinkets to sell. Just 3. Let me say that number again. 3. Take this giant novelty-sized key. It's cute, isn't it? Open the employee's back entrance. I'm sure you'll find some treasures worthy of the cave's gift shop. Haste makes waste is a stupid saying. Still, get cracking.
This key is ridiculous. I don't think it's big enough. You guys just keep swimming there. Open sesame. Oh, that was ominous.
He is a funny little man, isn't he? I should probably fire him. I think he's dipping into the till.
He doesn't have anything to sell. Why would he be dipping into it? I do like the little animations there. Let's see here. Now, I solved this next bit here previously with the... Yeah, he climbs down a little faster. With the scientist primarily. So I'm curious... as to how we solve this without the scientist. Well, you got a grappling hook. I wonder what that can do. I'm gonna go first with the scientist. With her. Now, the main thing with this game is that you have to have all 3 characters working together to solve puzzles. And it's a very neat idea. It's kind of very reminiscent of like the Lost Vikings. And there's things like that. It's very rude. Okay, let's let the adventurer get up there. There's also these little glowing icons like what you saw back there, which show pieces of their stories. Like this. The twins, the cute kids in a happy family. They are far too shifty-eyed. I don't trust them. I just want to know what the heck they did, or are going to do, or however the hell this works. That doesn't work. Grappling hook also doesn't work. That... Let's see here. Ow.
There's no dying in the cave. At least not this soon. So much left for them to learn.
You see, with the scientist, you just walk up here and science the fuse out. I'm not quite sure how to solve this without the scientist. That's where things might get interesting. Let's see here. If I can figure out what the tools do exactly. Okay, so she can use hooks to swing. The monks is back there. Alright, so what can the monk do exactly?
Like I say, there's no dying in the cave.
Yes, there is dying in the cave. No, okay. So if we go here... So what's the solution without the scientist? What is he doing exactly? Is that like levitating? Can I like get the bucket out of the well back here? I'm not entirely sure. No? No. It's like, I know we need a hot dog. And or grog. How about the fact that there's a grog machine there? They just can't help calling back to Monkey Island, even when they don't own Monkey Island. So, what can we do? I'm trying to figure it out. I mean, we have an old well here, and we have a broken well, so I'm going to assume that you need to get, like, the crank off of this. Can you, like, have multiple people try to crank it? Is there a button that I don't know about? This is entirely possible, because that's what happened last time. Well, that kills you. Or, sorry, it doesn't kill you, it gets you turned into mist. Alright, so they can't take the fuse. Can he? Did not think so.
Like I
And
said,
the adventurer
there's no
can't.
dying in the cave.
So what do I do? I am overlooking something. Let me check. How to play. Okay. Press C to pick up and stuff. And drop. E to move around. To use stuff on other stuff. 1 through 3 switches the camera character control. The knight has invincibility. The hillbilly can hold breath. The scientist can hack. The adventurer can grapple. The twins can ghost. Oh, so they can do things like hold levels. Alright. The monk has telekinesis. The time traveler can pass through fences. Well, that explains what they can do, but it doesn't really answer the puzzle. What is the adventure? So that doesn't really answer how we get the bucket out of the cave. Alright, so if they ghost like that, does that mean that they can... So they can operate levers themselves by remote. It's got levers and such. So I'm not quite sure how it works, but yeah, nope. I'm assuming it's only things where, like, if you're holding the lever and it stays. I'm not quite sure how these different abilities help me try to solve this. Unless I can use the monk to do something with that bucket through the wall. Since we now know that he has telekinesis. Aha! He has a bucket! Now, what can I do with the bucket? Probably catch the drops of water so that it stops shorting out the fuse. Then I can get the fuse. That's probably the solution. That's it indeed. Excellent. I'm assuming that the knight can just go invincible and take it. So what happens if you don't have... I guess you kind of have to have somebody who can do it. The question is, how do I get to that? I couldn't figure that out last time either. Grog. He drinks it. Give me a hot dog from a machine. Woohoo. Can the kids drink the grog, I wonder? I don't think that's legal, kiddos. I'm drinking some more. I'm impressed that he can just crush that like that. Alright, now we need the fuse and we need the hot dog. Still not sure how you get back there. Oh well. So we'll have the kids bring the fuse, because we need to have this machinery working. Ta-da! Yes. Now, we need a hot dog. Ooh, that was close. You're not allowed to fall in, you've got a hot dog. Now we stick that on the pit of spikes. Now, you can take a wild guess as to what happens when the monster sees the hot dog. He's gonna try to eat it, right? But we can use that to grab him now. And this is the safest thing I have ever seen. Wow. I don't think he's happy. I am getting the heck out of here. Huh. The adventurer had found a diamond? Something tells me this didn't end well. I do like some of the visuals. Is that a flying saucer? And the Leaning Tower of Pisa? And a boat. What exactly is wrong with this cave? Seriously, what is this? That's gonna be someone's plane, isn't it? Of course. Danger. And we have rocks. Oop, oop, oop. Dang it, let go. Dynamite. What is that? Oh, it's just a box with bones in it. That's actually surprisingly normal for this game. Here. Kaboom! Yes. What the? It's the Thespian Ship Award. Seriously? I am a thespian. That's pretty straightforward there, I think. So what's down here? A cursed guitar. Rock on. What is... I don't know what that is. Oh, no, don't drown. Well, it's a good thing death isn't exactly permanent. Personally, I think the cave is lying. I think they're already dead. Ah, we still need one more trinket. I don't think there's one here. Oops. I wonder, can I crush myself? I'm just curious. Do 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 do. Oh hey, you can. I love it when they let you do that kind of thing. Come along, adventurer. You need a treasure. Which is probably up that ladder. Yeah, you are much quicker at climbing. What is this? The jeweled skull. Yoink. As long as it's not Bond. Not Bond, the Crystal Skull movie. And we still haven't reached that. I don't know how to get it back there. I really don't. Is there some way of knocking this down? I can't telekinetically do it. I don't think I can click on it. No. Well, we have our 3 items. So now we can go back to the shop and turn them in. But we will turn them in next time. How is that physically possible, Mr. Monk? Seriously. That is amazing. The rest of them should come on up. Yeah, here we go. Next time, we continue with the cave. Until then, I've been Tolka, and thank you for watching.